Hello everyone, welcome back to Tali's Kitchen, and today we're going to be making, guess what? Mandazi ndogo or Vishete. Now growing up I used to call this Mandazi ndogo to be honest, and then I came to realize people call them Vishete, so I'm just gonna go with what I was born knowing. Is it a Mandazi ndogo? Now, is Eid really Eid without these mandazis, guys? I do not think so. I grew up having this for every Eid, alhamdulillah, and I'm so excited to be able to share this video with you so that you can make your Eid 2020-2023 super amazing and all the other Eids to come, inshallah. Now, this turned out absolutely amazing, just perfect. The color is amazing, the inside is nicely soft, it's absolutely full of flavor. So without any further ado, let's learn how to get this done. So I'm going to be starting here with 1 kg of all-purpose flour. Vishetes are made in big quantities. Next up, I'm adding 3/4 cups of sugar and then 1 teaspoon of freshly crushed cardamom. And I'm just using my spatula to make sure everything is nicely combined. Next up, I'm using 50 grams of baking powder. This is basically a half packet of the boxed baking powder. And then I'm adding here a 1/2 cup of hot oil. So this is oil that has been heating on the pan. So make sure you just add a half, because if you add too much, then you're going to have really extremely crunchy mandazis. Use a spatula first to mix everything together before you go in with your hands. Next up, I'm going to be adding here 2.5 cups of water, and I'm just going to be adding water in bits. This is not warm water, this is just basically room temperature water. So do take your time here. It does require a little bit of elbow grease to achieve a really nice soft dough. So just be patient and knead your dough slowly until you achieve a nice soft dough like so. So I'm content with this particular consistency, and I'm going to let this sit and rest for a while. But before I do that, I'm just going to coat my hands with a little bit of oil and then coat the dough with the oil. And then this is going to now sit and wait for me to come back. So it's been about 30 minutes now, and my dough is nicely rested. So I'm just going to put this on my counter, and then I'm going to cut this into 4 equal parts. And then we're going to roll each piece of dough out to be able to cut out our beautiful square-like shapes. So you can dust this with a little bit of flour or a little bit of oil, and then spread this out so that it doesn't stick on the counter. I used flour today. Now we're looking for a thickness of about 0.5 to 1 centimeter thickness. So once you achieve that, go ahead and use your pizza cutter to get those nice beautiful strips. And then we're now going to cut this into equal parts. Try to achieve equal sizes. I know it's not easy, but you can just try. So this is perfect, and I have my oil here that has been heating over medium heat, and I'm just going to go ahead and drop my mandazis in there. You want to ensure your oil is nicely hot before you drop this in. So you can add as much as your pan can actually hold. At this point I still felt like I could see a little bit of spaces in there, so I added a few more pieces, but this is basically okay. Now here comes the important part. When you're making vishete or mandazi ndogo, you have to keep tossing them with your oil strainer throughout. You cannot rest in between, because they will have a really terrible and even color. So if you want to achieve a nice beautiful even color on your vishete, make sure you keep tossing them throughout as they cook. So I got a little bit lazy and stopped a bit, and you can see some of them have a different color. So to avoid that, ensure you toss this through and through. So I love this color, it's absolutely perfect, and I'm just going to drain this out. My house smells like Eid, to be honest. I'm super excited to serve this in a few minutes, and I'm going to show you how absolutely incredible this turned out. Oh, they look absolutely amazing, and the color is so perfect. I got a little bit serious later. This turned out perfectly. They're perfectly cooked. The inside is nicely soft and full of flavor. So do try out this recipe, and do let me know how it goes in the comment sections below. Consider subscribing, liking and sharing the video, and I will see you all next time. For now, Ramadan Kareem.